Alright, jumping back in on some more NBA 2K14 domination. I did open a few packs that I purchased. Got me a James Harden and can't remember the other person from the Pacers. But I got me David West from the Pacers, so I got me some more talent. So hopefully I can actually do something, and we're going to try to improve my skill. We'll see what's going to happen. Catch you in game.
Coming to you live on 2K Sports, this is the NBA. Hi everyone, Kevin Harlan alongside my broadcast partner Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. It's great to have you with us. It's Indiana taking on Orlando. And now a quick check of our starting lineups for both teams. And one of the guys we'll be seeing in this one, James Harden.
He's one of those guys who never seems to wilt under pressure. Fourth quarter, tight game, time winding down, doesn't matter. He'll be the guy with the ball in his hand.
He's a straight killer in those situations. He has come through time and time again.
Now here's a Flalo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Harris. No good with the triple. Orlando on D. Now here is Harden. Harden left side. Unloads from 13. Some solid defense from Harris. And Orlando has possession. And it's a Flalo penetrating. That is good.
Fantastic pass. He turned that one into a pretty easy basket for his teammate.
Now Harden. West right side. In low to Cartwright. Shot left block. And he gets it to go. On defense, Indiana. Nelson outside. Aflalo left side. West against Davis. Goes up on the block. Connects. The jumper drops. Davis has got his first 2 points of the night. Now, here is Harden. Here's West. Unloads from 13. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And he's got his first free throw of the game. That free throw good from West. And both free throws good for West. Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. Aflalo kicks to Vucevic. Back to Aflalo. From outside the arc. At the live Orlando. Harris. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. Orlando shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one. He's off on the first. That one is no good. Another shot. And it's Vucevic missing. And here's Indiana. Shot from the wing. Harden's shot is good. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Nelson against Harden. Nelson outside. And here's a follow for 3. And he gets the bucket. Aflalo's got his second bucket tonight.
Now they're not showing too much respect for him defensively, are they?
It's Harden with the drive. No good. Great D that time from Davis.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Back to Nelson. No good on the triple. Indiana trailing here. Over to the wing. West down low. Davis is there, and he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
Outstanding job there to absorb the contact and guide it in.
That's how you impose your will against the defender. He came to play.
Jason Maxiell's checked in for Orlando. Oladipo comes in for Davis. Now here's a Flalo. He has 5. West with the steal. And stolen by a Flalo. To the inside. Nelson dishes to Oladipo. Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession.
Nice play to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
I tell you what, guys, if he gets there a fraction earlier, that's a steal.
First quarter play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Here's Nicholson. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Orlando shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And he makes the first.
Trying to play a little smarter tonight, and it also helps that got a little bit better quality of players. So we're going to see if we can try to keep this lead down to a minute.
And so Nicholson nails both of them. Now here's Shved. Pass to Scott from deep. And Harkless pulls it down. Orlando leading. Nelson outside. Takes a 3. Here's Nicholson. Up and in from the low block.
That's some tenacity inside, battling for the second chance points.
And here is Shved. A minute 42 left here in the first quarter. On the wing, Jones. Shot clock at 6. Dishes it to Lamb. Lets it go with a 3. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. And Indiana making a change here. Gobert's checked in. Nelson with the steal. And now the fast break. Nelson with the ball. Out of bounds. Indiana takes possession.
Now, a severe lack of awareness on his part. He had no idea he was near the out-of-bounds line.
By 3. 1:15 left to play in the first. And Shved kicks to Lamb. Takes the 13-footer. That's good on the jump shot.
Well, he can squeeze himself into the box score every now and then.
Here comes Jameer Nelson. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here.
Yeah, and guys, I think he feels like he can make a few improvements during this timeout. Just kind of make a couple of adjustments, get his club back on track.
You know, coaches are always tweaking and tinkering with things mid-game. Actually, sometimes they overdo it.
.58 seconds left in the first quarter. Nelson left side. Out left to the wing. That drops.
Nice soft touch to drop that one in.
There's 47 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Doubled by Nicholson. And the call will go against Jason Maxiell. That is his first foul of the game. Orlando on D. It's a 3-point game. Here's Jones. Nicholson grabs the board.
Boy, that's a tough one. But he did all he could there, using the leaner to get the shot off.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Oladipo misses.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the boards.
Yeah, and even though it's early, I mean, that's a great sign for them for the rest of the game.
For Indiana, they have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game. And the first one drops. And Indiana making a change here. So he gets them both. There's 10 seconds left in the first. Nelson kicks to Oladipo. No good on the triple. It's deflected and stolen by Maxey.
Guys, that's simply superb. Ball pressure, a run out, and then a dunk in transition.
Exactly, Clark, what they wanted. The aggressive defense to lead to.
Yeah, points in transition.
Yeah, that's why you want to make the other team feel uncomfortable handling the ball, because you can get easy points out of it.
And we welcome you.
All right, end of the first quarter. Only down by 3, so that's not doing too bad. Not too bad at all.
Have a short break and get some rest themselves and get refueled and hydrated with some Gatorade. More terrific basketball in store for us tonight. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Orlando?
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught them off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
Yeah, and I've noticed also that their quick hands have led to a lot of forced turnovers. They're getting some points in transition as a result.
On the court for Indiana, West is out there with Cartwright. Then it's Udrich. Then it's Harden. Nelson, the pass to Aflalo. Davis kicks to Nelson. Orlando gets it back. A second chance effort, and it's Vucevic missing. Indiana trailing here. On the wing, Harden feeds it to Udrich. To the left side wing. Puts it up. No good off the back of the rim.
Major defensive lapse right there. And he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Snell, guarded by Harris. Here's Harden. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
Boy, that's a frustrating one there. Easy look at the hoop.
Here's Harris, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Pretty bad defense, letting the offense get right to the rim, but smart play to foul once he was there.
But you know it's going to happen, and they sent a message right there. Nothing easy inside.
Indiana making some changes. Zeller comes in for Cartwright, and Anthony Morrow subbed in for Udrich. And Harris drops them both. By 3. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Now here's Zeller. He's guarded closely. To the paint. Knocked away. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. For Indiana, they have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now. That free throw good from West. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. And here is Harris. The feed to Vucevic. Harris dishes to Aflalo. Deflects the pass. It's West with the drive. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
You've got to like what they've been doing down there in the low post, Clark.
I do. I love it. Their rebounding has been outstanding. So important in a tight game.
Left side Harris from deep. The basket good off the assist from Nelson. Harris has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Jameer Nelson dropping a delicious dime there.
Davis kicks to Nelson. Pass to Vucevic. Cannot hit. And Indiana will come the other way. West outside. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Orlando grabs the miss. Nelson's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Harris misses. By 5. And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And another foul would give him 3 before the half, something to keep our eyes on.
Scotty's checked in for David West. Scott kicks to Shved. From deep Harden. And he gets it to go. Harden's got 7 points.
But you can't leave him alone, especially from long range.
Nelson with it. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Throws it up high, and it's Oladipo with the jam.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And that's the play we're going to remember when this game is all said and done.
Harden against the Flalo. Shot from free throw range. Rejected by Harris. Nelson with it, and it's Harden picking him up. Oladipo, the pass to Nelson. And again, it's Orlando with the three.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
It's just beautiful basketball to watch, Clark.
Morrill kicks to Shved. Indiana moving it around. The three from Harden. Another miss by Harden.
Another strong rebound, just like we've gotten used to seeing from them today.
Yeah, 1 or 2 more of those, and this lead will be double digits. Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
Scott kicks to Harden. The kick out to Scott. Now the dish to Shved. Back to Scott. Shot clock at 6. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. For Indiana, they have had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them. First free throw is good.
Take a look at what Harden's been doing. He has 8 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
Yeah, and you'd expect by the end of this game, I'm sure the numbers are going to look even better.
And he can't hit the second.
This has not at all been the kind of performance they've needed out of him.
Oladipo dishes to Nelson. It's up a 3, and again it's Orlando with the 3.
Great outside shooting fueling this run.
And the defense getting bombarded. They just haven't been able to slow him down.
Harden outside. It's Scott on the wing. Here's Lamb, and he gets it to go.
Nice soft touch to drop that one in.
Orlando leading by 7. Nelson off the pick from Harkless. Takes the 3. Can't get it to go.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
Kicks to Shved. There's 38 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession. Some changes for Indiana. Bill Cartwright, he's checked in for Mike Scott. Jones comes in for James Harden. And it's Udrich in for Alexei Shved. 36 seconds left to play in the first half. Nelson, the pass to Maxey. He dishes it to Harkless. 3-pointer, Nelson. Offensive rebound. Harkless kicks to Nelson. Maxiel sets a screen for Nelson. He feeds it to Maxiel, and it's blocked by Gobert. And here is Cartwright. And released it in time, but it's off the mark. And so that brings the first half to a close by 7. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
Now, presented by Sprint. It's Wednesday night. We're almost.
All right, so that's not too bad. Only down by 7. Still have to, I got a little ahead of myself. Got excited, I wasn't down much, so I tried to do more than what my players can do. So after halftime, I have to slow it down, choose my plays wisely. All right, let's get ready for that third quarter.
Second chance buckets certainly adding up in this one. They pounded the offensive glass. And that's all there is to it. Thanks so much for spending halftime with me. Now it's time to send you back out for the start of the third quarter.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And now the third quarter about to get going. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the court for Orlando. Davis at the 4 and Vucevic at the 5. Nelson and Aflalo combine a guard. And it's Harris in at the 3 slot. For Indiana, they have gone 6 of 9 at the line. That free throw good from Harden. Harden hits them both. Orlando leading by 5. Here's Aflalo. And Vucevic kicks to Nelson. Nice pass. Right into the rack perfectly for the layup.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
Agreed. I mean, you look at the points, I mean, they're getting a lot of baskets off of assists, so the offense really clicking here.
Cartwright misses.
They are really getting the work done inside with their rebound.
Yeah, not giving up too many second chance opportunities, which is always important, and it's been one of the reasons they have the lead right now.
Nelson from outside. Nelson with another miss. By 7. West outside and stolen by Aflalo. For the finish. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with
Agility leads to thievery there as he got his hand in there to get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
Plays like that are telling the story of this game for me so far, Clark. They cannot afford to hand over any more easy points like that.
And it's Indiana's ball. Al Harden. He's got 10. There's the pass to Cartwright. Here's West. And the shot is good. West has got 7 points.
Now they'll take as many of those high percentage shots as they can get, guys.
Now a timeout called by Orlando.
Yeah, he definitely saw some things that were not working for them out there, and now he's going to make some adjustments.
I'm not sure what it was, but he clearly wanted something to change out there.
Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Harden against Nelson. Davis dishes to Nelson. And now we've got the intentional foul.
I have no idea why he was fouling there.
And even the foul, I mean, you can't be wrapping guys up like that. I mean, it just doesn't make any sense. That's a meaningless play.
Pass to Harris. Orlando moving the ball around. Jameer Nelson. And that's good. Nelson's got 11.
And they made 3 of their first 4 shots here to start this half.
By 10. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Snell. Bank shot. No good.
Such a solid performance from them inside. Their rebounding has been terrific.
Yeah, that's just one of the few things that have gone their way today.
Right side Davis. He kicks to Vucevic. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. And now it's a 12-point Orlando lead. Harden with it. 10 points for him. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. Harden's got 12 in the game.
You know, when he's in that tight with that kind of height advantage over the defender, that's going to be a pretty easy play for him.
Aflalo outside. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Aflalo's got the lead up to 12 now for Orlando.
You got to like his shot selection today. He set a good example for the rest of his teammates.
Here's Cartwright. Orlando grabs the miss. Vucevic has got 5 rebounds tonight. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Slowing down Aflalo, no easy feat. 9 points, and he's come away with 2 steals as well. He's blown up some plays out there.
It shows you what an intelligent defender he can be on the ball. He really understands the game.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Tyler Zeller comes in for Bill Cartwright. And Mike Scott subbed in for David West.
There's not a lot you can say that hasn't been said before about his skill at the charity stripe.
Harden the pass to Scott. Right side Scott. Pass to Zeller. Back to Scott. Dishes to Zeller. Just 4 to shoot. Scott kicks to Harden. Another miss by Harden.
That'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the board.
Well, the main thing is they haven't allowed many second chance opportunities. That is always going to allow you to maintain your lead.
Guys, this doesn't look like the same team defensively we saw in the first half. I mean, they're flat as day-old pop.
Scott kicks to Harden. Harden draws the double. That's good. Harden's got 6 here in this quarter.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
And even if it costs them some foul trouble, I mean, they need to start putting some bodies on bodies. Be physical.
For 3. They get the rebound. By 14. Scott kicks to Harden. Harden draws the double. Back to Scott. Tries to keep it alive. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. And Indiana making a change here. Now here's Lamb. Defended by Oladipo. Feeds to Jones. Clock at 6. Indiana needs to get a shot off. No good from Lamb. And it's Orlando's ball. They're on a 15-6 run. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
15-6 run. Yeah, that's not what I was expecting to start the third quarter out at. I got some work to do to get back in this one.
First one falls for him. Reno Udrich, who's checked in for Indiana. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Boy, still waiting for their first miss from the foul line this half.
100% since halftime, is that right? I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon if that keeps up.
The feed to Lamb. Passes it to Udrich. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give them 2 chances at the free throw line here. For Indiana, they have shot the ball pretty well from the line, going 8 of 11. That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good. 34 seconds left in the third quarter. Nelson kicks to Maxiel. The dish now to Oladipo. Oladipo off the pick from Maxiel. The pass to Nicholson. He feeds it to Harkless. Orlando moving the ball around. There's 3-pointers off the mark. Here's Scott. Kicks to Lamb. Misses there. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Orlando.
All right, 15 down. We got to be able to do something right. Come on. The road to not sucking needs to stop about now.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. In a moment now to check out our State Farm assist of the game, and what a pass it was by a talented point guard.
Well, this is what he does. This is the kind of plays he's known for, Kevin.
Orlando leading by 15 on the court for Indiana. We've got West, Jerron Lamb out there with Udrich. Then there's Anthony Morrow, and it's Cartwright in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And here's Indiana. Here's Udrich. And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That one on Nelson.
Easy call there.
No question about that. You can hear the impact from where I am.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Orlando.
These long-range shots look like layups out there, guys.
They've consistently drilled the mid-range jumper tonight as well, which has forced the D to come out on them.
he converts the layup by 17.
We're seeing him bring that shooting percentage up now, guys. The first half was a struggle for him.
Here's West. Great D that time from Davis.
Well, an 8-rebound advantage like the one they have now is always going to swing the score hard in that team's direction.
And that's certainly been the case today. Their rebounding has made a huge difference.
Oladipo with the ball. Now guarded by Morrow. Oladipo dishes to Vucevic. Here's Davis. That one goes. Come.
And there it is again. That's where the points have been coming today, from the low post.
And even under pressure in tight, they've maintained their concentration and converted their opportunities.
And Indiana making a change here. By 19. Now, here is Harden. No good. Good D by Nelson.
Well, those chances are almost always 2 points for him. I guess the defense did what it had to do to bother him.
The first one falls. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Pass to Harden. Good D by Nelson. Orlando leading by 20. And it's Harris off the drive. The basket good off the assist from Nelson. Nelson's got his 5th assist in this one.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Yeah, that's 5 of their last 6 baskets inside the lane. They have really established themselves inside.
Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession. Here's Orlando now. They have a 22-point lead. It's the most they've led by. Aflalo outside. Out to the right wing. Here's Harris. Shot clock at 6. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Harris has got 5 points now this quarter.
This has been a one-sided game in just about every area. The lead continues to grow.
Absolutely. Their offense and their D have been equal parts outstanding.
And the call will be against Jameer Nelson. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And that 4th foul might force him to scale back the aggression defensively a little bit. He does not want to pick up number 5.
That one goes. Count. 16 points for James Harden.
What a finish with that hoop.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Nelson, the pass to Aflalo. Foul called that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
At the line, shooting 2. Aaron Aflalo.
Free throw drops for Aflalo.
You know, you've got to like the fact that they're getting to the line. And on top of that, they're making their free throws in this half. That bodes well going forward.
And Aflalo drops them both. And here's Indiana. Harden outside. Orlando grabs the miss.
And in the paint, they have really shown some strength. Their work on the boards has been phenomenal.
Yeah, I'd certainly call it a mismatch, Steve, at least for today.
Here's West. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Nelson kicks to Aflalo. Out to Harris. Harris, right side. Oh, yes, the turnaround. Harris has got 7 now in this quarter.
A very good half for them from the field. They've got their shooting percentage up over 50%.
Yeah, they got a great chance to go ahead and close this game out because their offense is really clicking right now.
Orlando leading by 22. Nelson dishes to Davis. Back to Nelson.
2 minutes remaining in the quarter.
Aflalo outside. Off target from outside.
Very little success for him behind the arc today. Just one three-pointer in the first half and still none in the second.
Here's West. Makes it off the glass.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Giving up these easy chances is going to do wonders for their confidence.
Davis, the pass to Nelson. Davis with a screen on Hart. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Well, let's forgive him for that turnover. It's the only one he's committed today.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. Time call here. Indiana decides to talk it over. They're losing by 20. 1:30 left in the fourth quarter. 1:30 left to play here in the fourth. For 3, Udrich. Indiana again missing.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. I mean, they're really pushing them around physically at this point.
6 on the shot clock. And Jones over to help. Here's Oladipo. And that one hits back iron. Here's Udrich.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just total obliteration. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Orlando.
And they could do no wrong today, Steve. That's right. This was a team performing to its Clark fullest capability.
Yeah, and a very satisfying win for him, too. A game to remember, and on the other side, definitely one you want to forget as soon as possible. Well, one of his issues is he's a player that just does not excel at fighting through contact on his way to the rim.
Good.
You know, if this had come earlier, they might have been able to get back into it.
Yeah, but as it is, too little, too late.
Moore with it, now guarded by Udrich. Moore outside. He dishes it to Harkless. He kicks it to Nicholson to stop the drought, and the jumper is good by 18.
They got to feel pretty good about this win tonight, guys, defending their home floor.
Yeah, and just riding it out here now. I mean, they gave the fans what they wanted.
Moore with the steal. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin.
All right. Guess the new players really didn't help a whole lot. I did do better for half of the game. Now I just gotta learn how to finish. This is the Noob. Remember to hit that like, subscribe, and favorite. Noob out.